This is Jaleesa Brown. I will be discussing language development and how it affects deaf or hard of hearing students culturally, socially, and personally. First, I will discuss culture. A deaf or hard of hearing student experiences the struggle of who they are and how they fit into the hearing or deaf community. So they are trying to find out who they are as a person and what culture do they fit into. According to Dr. Sheets, some of the students that arrive into adulthood having been engrossed into a hearing cultural perspective begin to question whether they belong after encountering the deaf culture for a period of time. Compared with a hearing student, they discover their identity based on their friends and family they share the same cultural background with. They also use spoken language as a way to build relationships with others, and in result, it shapes their identity. Now, moving on to personal. Deaf or hard of hearing students need the support of their family. The involvement given to them by their family shows a willingness and commitment to communicate. Constant communication, whether orally or sign, sets the child up to begin a life feeling positive of belonging or acceptance. So it's important with family support. Compared to the hearing child, hearing students experience immediate communication from their family once they're born. This in result develops their ability to communicate without having language delay. And lastly, we'll be going into social. Deaf or hard of hearing students are mainstreamed into educational environments where they are challenged by the strict curriculum. So they are around people that they do not know. They are being taught a curriculum that they are not familiar with as well. This can deteriorate their want for communicating with their peers and make it difficult for them to want to communicate socially. The students arrive into their new school setting lacking the understanding of social expectations due to the lack of social access they receive in their mainstream educational setting. Compared with the hearing students, their ability to communicate through spoken English allows more access to communication. This makes the learning environment for the hearing student less challenging. With these things that I've discussed, these are what I believe deaf or hard of hearing children face when it comes to language development.